All she did was take back her doll. Applejack saw the results of her grievous mistake. The young filly could hardly believe a foal Cal's size could knock over a dresser, break a lamp, and put a hole in the wall all in the space of 10 minutes. At first, she was just annoyed by his screaming. Then, she was shocked at his naughty behavior. But once he started to break things, Applejack had hidden in her bedroom for as long as it took for the tantrum to end. She didn't know what to do or how to stop him, and was afraid he would destroy the whole house unless he got what he wanted. Then, her mother had stepped in and diffused the situation. Despite being pregnant, she had taken care of Cal with the finesse of a seasoned, child-rearing mother. Wrapping her forelimbs around her littlest colt, she held him tightly and rocked Cal as they both sat on the floor. Within seconds, Cal's screaming ceased, and he even slipped into a peaceful slumber. Calvados's rage was over. For now. Once she was sure, Applejack cautiously approached the living room where her mother and her sleeping brother both continued to rock soothingly on the floor. Her mind was as jumbled a mess as the house. Most of the furniture lighter than the sofa had been turned over, and one chair had even been embedded into a wall. Glass and ripped-up paper littered the floor. The record player had been smashed. Only one family photo had been damaged, since the rest were out of Cal's reach. At the same time, seeing the damage Cal's outburst had caused provided her with a sense of helpless confusion. She didn't like it. She didn't like it at all.
Mama?
The young filly asked.
What's wrong with him?
Don't you fret, honey,
her mother assured her.
Cal is he just handles things differently.
But he was naughty. He took my dolly and he threw a fit when I took it back. You always say apples don't raise no naughty foals.
Her mother rested her head on Cal's scalp.
He wasn't trying to be naughty, Applejack. He learns differently, he sees differently, and he reacts differently. It's all a part of his condition.
Applejack's eyes narrowed. She and Big Macintosh had done naughty things in the past. They had always gotten a stern talking to, and at worst they'd get spanked. But her youngest brother got neither of these, nor anything in between. Instead, he got rocked to sleep like it was bedtime. Applejack shook her head.
But Mama, that ain't fair. Big Mac and me were taught that we can't do naughty things. How come Cal ain't taught that?
Her mother's grip on Cal tightened.
Applejack, I told you. Cal learns differently.
Well, can't you teach him differently?
Her mother sighed.
No pony really knows how, honey.
She started to stroke Cal's mane.
I just have to do the best I can. Me, your father, and your Granny Smith all have to do our best.
Well, that ain't good enough.
Applejack stomped her hoof on the floor.
Cal can't do wrong and get away with it.
Applejack!
Her mother hissed. She blinked as her daughter jumped back and Cal whimpered.
Hello everyone, AJ here, making this in one take, and we'll just have this cool fan art piece I won in a raffle with Melody and Nicole fighting over who's my better friend, cause my lucky streak with alicorns is always so great. So anyways, yeah, it's been a long time between this and the last Pride chapter, hasn't it? What, over a year, and boy has a lot changed. Various things have kept Chapter 8 on hold. Work, other projects, family things, still no home Wi-Fi. Though, the biggest reason that I haven't been keeping up with Pride, as well as my Silent Voice and Dungeon Discord conclusion review, kind of had to do with a minor mental breakdown I had. Not as bad as the one in 2016 with all that various stuff going on, but, well, I had this really close friendship that kind of ended with what I saw at the time, a rather stupid reason, and, well, I won't say who since you already know whom I'm talking about, and so their channel doesn't get swarmed with hate comments, but after all that happened, and seeing how I never see their encouraging comments anymore in my videos, it kind of made me lose my drive for a good while, and it even does kind of affect me right now. However, as you just seen, I'm not canceling anything. Way too much blood and sweat and love went into these projects to give up now. Although, if anything, this sneak peek was more for me to tell myself, yeah, I'm not going to let what happened stop me from getting this thing done. Which brings me to the other reason I'm talking right now, and what's held me back, from pride at least, filling in the remaining cast roles. And these roles will include Princess Luna, Celestia, Mare, Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Granny Smith, Twilight Sparkle, Mr. Cake, and a few other various filler roles. I may need a few others when I really get looking into things, but those are the characters who come to mind at first and I need most. However, I still don't have home Wi-Fi, so auditions will work a little differently like this. If you're interested in filling one of these roles, comment below and please try to stay so for the next week or two. Say which role you like and link me to a voice reel of yours or a previous video you starred in, and we'll go from there. With how long it's been, I won't be too picky, but I'm still expecting at least some quality, like you know how to record, get rid of background noises, etc. Of course, artists are still always welcomed. I think the ones I have still committed to finishing the story and the art I have will suffice, but I'm also know anyone who wants to join in on the fun if they're interested. Again, let me know. I'm sorry it can't be paid, but for anyone who is interested, I won't turn them away. Thank you all for who have been patiently waiting, and if you're excited for the last few chapters of Pride of the Apples, say so below, since such comments really do help motivate me to make the best quality content for your time.